Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stonehearth. Now, where we left off, if I recall correctly, we were trying, if I can get it to show up here, we were trying to build a second level to our stone mine. So what we're going to do is see if we can actually get that to work today. So what am I, how exactly am I going to achieve this? This is something I've been thinking about a little bit. I'm thinking I want a stairway inside, but what I need to do is I need to go up to the next level, and I will need to dig in a tunnel, and I've already got that set up. Okay, that's good. So I have that already set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change things slightly. I'm going to cancel some of these chunks. Which button is that? How do I... Is there an undo button? I would like to undo a thing, but it won't let me. I guess I just kind of have to live with this then. I'll have to work around it. That's fine. But yeah, so let's unpause the game and get started. I believe we were also working on some stuff with our blacksmith. Yes. Here it is. I think we were making a blacksmith. Or is this a stonemason? I don't remember. Ooh, goblin thieves. I want to be alert about him. Alright, so let's grab our military units, and we will send them to go and fight. We'll get them to gather up over here first. Because they're a little bit low on health, and I don't want them all to go alone. Okay, we've got 2 archers and 2 footmen. We'll send them in on the attack order. The great thing about the archer is that he actually does a lot of damage from range. I think he does twice as much damage as the footman as a baseline. But he's also ranged, which is really nice. Kind of hard to see the combat through the trees. Can I turn off the trees? No, doesn't seem like it. The combat in the game is relatively simple. Are they like going to climb the tree and hide? That's kind of what it looks like they're doing. But I just want to clear out this goblin camp. I don't want it to advance into like a goblin war camp, which actually starts sending raids to me. That would be no bueno. So let me go ahead and I'll loot all this stuff that they dropped. Make sure I just capture anything they might have dropped over here. Okay, so we dealt with that little bit of a Goblin Expedition thing. I'll make sure to clear out their orders. So what am I going to work on next? I actually, I think I might have made a mistake here. I don't think this is enough room for a blacksmith. I think I messed up. But I'll probably be able to skate by without too much issue. Did I actually ever make the... Did I ever make the blacksmith hammer? I did. So who was going to be my blacksmith? I think I had a hearthling who was going to be my passionate... There we go. So you're going to be my passionate blacksmith. So let's assign you to that job now. No harm in getting it started. Okay, there we go. We're also going to get you to make your 2 workbenches. I'm going to make the blacksmith anvil and the blacksmith's forge. I think we kind of lack a little bit of stone here. So that's going to be something... Oh yeah, that was why I was making the mine bigger, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I recall now. I'll make it slightly bigger again. It's like some of these things are full. I think it might be around time to upgrade some of these storages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these back. I'm going to go into my build and replace here. I'm going to place the stone chest. A little bit awkward here. Let me let me see if I can grab it properly. Place it here. I'm trying to remember what the button is. There we go. So I'm going to replace some of these with stone chests. Let me open up the mason actually and see if I can change how many of those he has queued. So where are they? Over here. Yeah, I want you to actually keep... Why don't you maintain 4 of those in inventory? That seems like a good deal, and we'll just pop that up there somewhere. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look in here, and this is plants and animal skins and stuff like that. So we're going to go bump bump, and then we're going to take it off this, and hopefully someone will come around to transfer this across. A grizzled traveler appears on the horizon. Ho there, township. How are things for you? It's been pretty quiet, but you know it's a bad sign when the birds stop singing. My guess is wolves. Goblin wolves. Watch your borders. You don't want to fight them after their trainers got them in a lather, you hear? Bunker down if you need to, or run. Running's good. No shame in surviving another day. So I think that's like an allusion to maybe an invasion that's coming or something. Eventually I will want to replace maybe this fence with a stone fence, or maybe I'll place a stone fence further out this way. We do still have some easily gettable wood. There's also, I think there was some trees regrowing back here. I could also do some hunting over here. There's a few things I need to do. I need to make new housing. I think this is where I was going to put the engineer's house, right? I need to double check the jobs. I don't have a shepherd. But the only other one is, I think it's the engineer and the potter are the only ones that I really need to worry about for now. We have a lot of metal, so getting the metal smeltery online would be a good deal. Do I actually... Oh, I never actually placed the mason pedestal, so I'm going to do that now. I'll stick it down over there. We've got a lot of metal and some iron bars and stuff like that, but that's going to be changed once we get the blacksmith up and running properly. You see just 2 little chunks of stone hanging in the roof because the game thinks that's the next floor. The daily update. I will take a new person. I think 14 is a good number. Plus, we only had 2 workers. We had some people working. So what are you, Luna? You would actually make a good green thumb. So could I replace one of my farmers, or could I get another farmer? You know what? I'm going to change you to be a farmer, maybe. That might be what we do. We'll have to think about that. Oh, let me see if I can get this right. So I think our first harvest of wheat is done, which means we need to talk to the cook. And we need to say, hey, you need to do something with this. So what can be done? Oh, let's talk to this guy first real quick. Norm Windriser. He has some advanced materials and stuff like oak logs. How much do we have? A lot of wood in storage actually is a question I need to ask. We don't, so we might buy some. I might sell some things. So let me slow down time here. Small healing tonic. I don't need to sell those. I'll sell a little bit of vegetable soup, and I will sell this fine bed. Do I have any other fine stuff? No, not really. That'll be just fine. Cooking ingredients. I do have the broken flutes. I think that might just be like regular old loot. I think I'll keep it around though for now. I will sell the gold bar though. Sell those down a little bit. I'm going to sell a little bit of the silver ore just because I have so much of it. And that'll be worth quite a bit of gold and stuff like that. Weapons. I'm going to keep the giant bone mace. And we do have a blacksmith anvil now, that's good. So I'm going to buy his wood. Because we're a little light on wood. I don't really need anything else. But we have a good chunk of money now. Sam Lessel has leveled up to farmer level 5. So one more. Now this nature surprise thing isn't actually implemented. But, you know, an extra level is extra health and stuff like that. So let me go and talk to the cook again like I was going to do. And I'm going to go and say to the cook, what would you be able to cook if we made flour? You would be able to make peasant bread. And you could make meat and stuff like that. You could make... we don't have eggs, so we won't be able to make those things. So we might just make peasant bread. That might be what we do. Yeah, that looks like, I think that looks just about all we could manage to do. So I'm going to set this to be, why don't you maintain, how much would we maintain? How about 16? 16 sacks of flour. Is that a lot? No, let's do just 8. Just do 8 sacks of flour. Why don't you maintain that much? So maintain 8 sacks of flour, and then of that sacks of flour, why don't you maintain 8? 8 for bread. Halfway. I think these numbers might be too big. I'll have to I'll have to edit this queue and stuff like that. So what else was I doing? Right, I was hoping people were transferring goods out of this. So this has been fully transferred out, so I'm going to undeploy it. And then hopefully I will be replacing it with a new bench once it's made. Okay, so we have the forge. Let me go ahead and grab it. Where was it? It was in here, and I wanted to go this way. And I want to rotate it. And I want to put it right. Is that overlapping? If I put it here, it would block people walking through. But I think I can live with that. And then I will put the anvil right there. And then we'll wait for the, oh, we do have new stone chests, so we're in the midst of upgrading our storage. So let me see if I can't. Also, I'm recording on the 4th of July, so if you're watching this on not that day, congratulations, Americans. You did a thing many years ago. Well done. Well done, you. Alright, so I'm going to put down another stone chest here. Because I'm sort of replacing the storages over here so they have a higher capacity. That's going to be a process that we just kind of undertake over time. Aha, okay, so we have our place. Let me do the slice. So we have our place, and I believe if we flip down between the two, they should be in line with each other, and they are. So what we need to do is to dig out a 4x4 here and like this, I think. Yes, that's what I want to do. And then what I need to do is I need to go into construction, and then I will build a stairway up to here, and then I will clog up this entrance over here with probably another kind of construction of some kind. Or else I'll just get rid of the ladders. Yeah, I'll probably just get rid of the ladders when I'm done. So they should get to that eventually. I think, are people eating right now? I don't think so. You know what else I need to do? Did I ever make the... I never actually made these things up here, so I'm going to stick a ladder up there. See if people can get around to actually like finishing off the roof of this house. I guess I learned a good lesson that these sort of things won't be done properly if you put them on top of buildings. So what are people doing? So we have a lot of idle people, which means there's not a lot to be hauled. Which means stuff like this needs to be reassigned. So this is going to... Oh, this is for thread. Okay, and then I will turn you off. And then this was for animal and plant. And then I will turn you off. And I suppose I could probably get away with turning you off as well. And people should start transferring the goods fairly soon. I want to turn down this thing. So I need to make some of this stuff. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to maintain... How many of this do I need at most? I think I'd come to the conclusion that at most I needed 4 or 3. Was it 3 or 4? We'll do 4. So I'll say maintain 4 of these in inventory and maintain 4 of these in inventory. Okay. I'm curious actually, what level is my blacksmith? So we're going to want to place down chests here too for the blacksmith. That's something we're going to want to do. So I'm thinking if I can get these rotated right, let me go ahead and grab this, and then I want to rotate it like this, and he's going to bring that all the way over there, but that's a really inefficient route. So what we're going to do is we're going to instead place something here and here, and then we'll assign those to the other things. He doesn't have to walk too far to get wood, which isn't so bad, but this is going to be assigned to bars now, and then this is going to be assigned away from bars. This is going to be assigned minerals, and then this is going to be assigned away minerals. I'll make sure I assign that from both of them. So now they should all be moved over here with my idle workers. Yeah, I'm really proud of this little town. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. So join, quest for township. This is something I need to work on. So let's have a look at the Mason. Now, Mr. Mason. So we could do the Fountain of Plenty. We could do the Valor of Sid. I think we were going to try and do the Guildmaster's skill, but that seems really tough. I might just do the Fountain of Plenty. So what do I need to make a food donation box? Oh my god, roast mutton, all this stuff. These are really complicated statues, so maybe we'll do the military one. That one seems like it could be the easiest. So I want to check my weaver. Have I fully selected all the top tier stuff? No, because we don't have Poyo feathers, which is what's holding back the spiky quiver. But other than that, I think you're fairly happy. You're going to constantly keep some equipment in stock for our fighters and stuff. Actually, speaking of which, let me check the levels of these guys. So what are you actually equipped with right now? You have a leather skull cap and a thick leather vest, okay? And similarly, you have a leather skull cap and a thick leather vest and a stone maul. I don't have any better weapons, I don't think. Now my archer is another character I'm curious about. You have just a bow with a plus 25 attack, which is actually pretty damn decent. Now I wanted to also check my carpenter, because I believe he makes another bow down here. And did I ever set that shield to be auto-crafted? I don't think I did. So I'm going to maintain one of those in inventory. And the recurve bow is one I also want to maintain one in inventory. Because it's slightly better. Well, I say slightly, it's like 10 attack. And 10 attack is huge in this game. So I suppose I will speed up time while I watch some of this stuff. So that is actually full, but he should start clearing it out as he crafts. Did somebody just level up? Okay, so what was I going to do? Let me think here. I need to take iron bars off you and get them put in that chest over there. So what I might do is I might put down another chest for the storage purposes. Let's see, where is the chest? Oh, looks like we're low on stone. Did we ever actually get this stuff in here done? We did. So now I can go into build mode and we'll design a completely new building. And it's basically just going to be a stairway up here. Now how exactly am I going to lay that out is the question. So if I go down a slice. Can I get rid of the slice mode? I kind of need it. Oh, I guess I should deal with the invaders first. So where are you guys and what are you guys? Oh, it looks like a big skeleton. So let me get my military people. And we will go fight him. Oh, you know what? There's loot to be had here. You should run away from that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I have all 4 of my military people. All 3, rather. Now this guy hurts, so he's gonna like hurt our dudes. But we should. I can't even see his health bar, so I don't know if we're winning. But I think we're doing it. So this is Gareth, Headknocker, and it yearns for flesh. Now this guy's a little bit hurt, but he should be able to be healed by the healer we have. Although infected prevents natural recovery. So you should run away once you get hurt a certain amount. You should panic and run, right? So now you're poisoned too. But I think we're going to win this just barely, maybe? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like we'll win. Without this guy just severely hurt. Herbalist, I think... Have I checked on the Herbalist lately? Is a question. I think the Herbalist is doing a good job of keeping people healed up, though. Although maybe he's not. Maybe he's not doing that good of a job. People are definitely hurt. Alright, looks like he's going to be taken down here in a moment. And there we go. Oh, you got a footman level 3. So that's some extra health, and you're a little bit stronger. You get the power strike. So because you're hurt, yeah, because you're hurt, you're a little bit thing, and then you're infected, which makes it harder. Ooh, he dropped an iron mace. I will pick that up because that's a good weapon. So the Herbalist is someone I needed to check on, because how much of this stuff do we actually have in stock? So it looks like we do have a full stock. Have you been treated? Where are my hurt people? So you have not been treated. What is my Herbalist even doing? Oh yes, you are going to treat him. And they should go from pretty damn injured to slightly less injured. So that's actually not too bad. And then he's going to craft up some new potions. Okay, that was pretty good. So at least we know that the Herbalist is doing his job, at least somewhat. Keeping people from being too hurt. Oh, panting refugees. You have goblins in your woods. Bunker down somewhere safe before they attack. Ah. So I need to be careful. So it looks like the goblins are getting ready to attack. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to recruit some more footmen. Here we go. You're going to be a new footman. I hear some sort of combat or something over here. Oh goodness. These are the wolves they were talking about. Oh, they're fighting. The feral wolves and this guy is getting his ass kicked. Maybe we should go fight these guys. We gotta wait till our people are healed up a little bit though, before we go ahead and do anything like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I might build some houses here. Oh, we got a level 3 cook now. So let me... Does that open up new recipes? I'm curious. It does open up new recipes. Nothing really that we can do. The corn isn't really grown yet. Oh, do you know what? I think the corn is being used up in stew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the amount of stew that we make. So how much stew do we have? I'm going to reduce down the stew count to 16. Oh, I got a daily update. You know what? I think I'll take another person. And I'll make this person also a footman, I think. Depending. Probably not. Oh, a simple merchant has arrived. I don't think we need any of this. If I go in and check my stockpile, I think we're actually pretty good on a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, got plenty of stuff to do. Mostly selling is what we could probably look into doing. I'm happy with the way things are. So, Ragnar Rain. Okay, I actually know people who use both of those names. I know a Ragnar and I know a Rain. At least, you know, people who use those names online. So let me slow down here. Don't you need another workbench? Ah, yes, the roasting oven. I will craft one of those. I'll put it at the top of the queue. So what was this stuff? Is this savory meat stew? I'm also going to change this down to be 16. So that we can spread out just a variety of food that's available to our people. So I want the meat stew to be ahead of the vegetable stew. I want the flour to be ahead of both of those. I want the bread to be top. So this is sort of like the order of operations. I want the lowest priority. So basically, just to explain what I'm doing here with the order of operations. So I want it to use up the wheat for bread before it uses up the vegetables and meat for meat stew. And then I want it to use up the vegetables and meat for meat stew. And then when it runs out of meat, it will make, hopefully this is the plan, it will make vegetable stew. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to like plan that around. Hoping to plan the order of operations. So we've got a lot of idle people that we're going to need to see if we can deal with. I need to build a building down here, but it's a little finicky. If I could get it to design a custom building, I want a stairway. But it won't let me build it unless I'm on that floor. So if I go down a floor. Ah, I need to hold my thing over here. So if I do this and then go up a floor, yeah. Okay, we'll finish that and we will build it. Just a little stairway up to the top. And then we can actually get rid of these little stairs. Because our halflings should be able to get up and down the mine, no problem. Excellent. Which means it's time to start mining. We need to mine some more. So we'll do 28 by 40. We'll go that much. And then we'll do a similar sort of thing. Perhaps like this. Okay. I think this is a pretty productive episode, so I want to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.